Yo, listen, this shit right here is crazy. So we got the black male stripper that's taking the stand. They about to cross-examine him, so I'm gonna do that one too. Hopefully y'all share this, man. Listen, man, Puffy done threatened him, took pictures of his ID for insurance and everything. Didn't even pay him when he didn't perform or couldn't perform because he was beating Cassie ass, and he said he couldn't do it no more because how he was treating Cassie. What else? They use baby oil all the time. They said that he came to the door one time with a mask on and shit like that. Like this is eyes wide shut. He'll come in and see somebody over there in the corner with a cap on, with some shades and a bandana over his face. But when he heard his voice, he knew it was Puffy. But anyway, listen, please keep your attention span. Here we go. So the prosecutor called me. He said, "What did you expect to do?" This is how it started off. Stripper man, a little stripper dance. She was in a hotel room in a red wig, stockings and sunglasses. She gave me a few $100s. What was the room like? Red couches, Astroglide, a lubricant. There was a man on the right hand side of the room. The man had on a white robe, you know who the fuck that is, a bandana over the face, below his eyes, and a baseball cap. From his voice, I recognized him as Sean Puffy Combs. What did he say? That he was into importing and exporting. Hold it up right there. What the fuck is importing and exporting? Is that some sex trafficking shit? Some drug trafficking shit? Or importing and exporting? I can't relate. Y'all let me know what the fuck importing and exporting means. That's some bondage kind of talk. I don't know. But anyway, he said he was having problems with his boss. Objection, the defense. Prosecutor, I get back to that. Now, after the sex was over, what happened? Male dancer. Cassie gave me a couple of $100,000. He gave me a couple of $1,000 more. Okay? The male dancer continued. He said to give them my phone number. I did. Cassie called me and asked me for a photo. Then what? She called me to come back. And I did for a few hours. And then a few times after that. Combs always present? Yes. Comey, this prosecutor. Any other locations? XX house, his residence on 56th Street, I believe 210 at the time. And at her residence on West End Avenue, I think number 10. Question. What name you were to say when you was there to see them? Black. So the code name was Black, right? Now, I sent her vulgar text messages. Like what? Well, you want me to say it? Give an example. I text, I want to fuck you right now. How often did you use baby oil? Every time. You nasty motherfucker. But hey, man, listen, man, you gotta use that oil though. You know what I mean? But did it have GHP in it? We don't know. I guess not this bottle. But anyway, so the dancer went on to say, Sean said we didn't have enough baby oil on. He say, y'all slow down, Playboy. Separate from each other. Separate from each other, excuse me. One time he tried to have us role play like we had just met at an airport. We weren't good, so we skipped that. This nigga on some real porno directing type shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, prosecutor, what direction did Mr. Combs give you? He tell me to step off and back off. How many times, if any, were you told to urinate on Cassie? The defense, objection, subjective. Judge, overruled, right? So the male dancer say, they told me not to do it all at once. Defense again, objection. Tell him saying they. Wait, to him saying they? Judge said, I got it. So, prosecutor, what happened afterwards? They leave me waiting for hours. The whole thing might go on for 10 hours. 10 hours, son? That's some other shit. Just mind y'all, he's not being charged for this anyway. He's not being charged for any of this that's just happening. This is just for far as his character. You know what I mean? To shape his character, to give everybody a vision of who this person actually is. So anyway, let's continue, right? So who, if anyone, recorded Mr. Combs with a cell phone and camcorder? He took a photo of my driver's license for insurance, he said. Defense, objection. The judge said, focus it. Attorney, prosecutor, excuse me. What did you understand? He was threatening me. He continued on to say, once I went and Cassie was slumped over, Puffy said, it's not going to happen this time. Did Mr. Combs offer you drugs? Molly, I guess it's called. I don't do drugs. MD, MH, MDA, I think. I went out and handed out $100 bills. Prosecutor, how did the Molly make you feel? Sick, euphoric, and like an idiot, handing out $100 bills. Who else was present? A guy who told me he was an actual escort. He was having sex with Cassie at her apartment. Now, I know a lot of people have been saying about, Puffy probably engaging with men. Not saying that he never did. I don't know. But in this case, it's only males being there for him to watch them have sex with Cassie. So, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. But anyway, so prosecutor, I'm sorry. Handed out $100 bills. Who else was present? A guy who told me he was an actual escort. He was having sex with Cassie at her apartment. He continued on to say, the guy was like looking at Sean Combs, and Sean Combs said, don't be fucking looking at me. Objection, the Combs' defense. The judge said, let's get a fresh question. Prosecutor, what did he look like? It's a black guy, kind of skinny. We exchanged phone numbers. Have you seen him in 10 years? No. Did it ever seem you were not the first person there? Yes. Half-used Astroglide, towels all over the floor. After the $100 bills, did you see them again? I couldn't do it anymore. Prosecutor, what did you get paid when you didn't perform? Nothing. But I never asked for money. I was just happy to get involved with people with such notoriety. But after I saw Sean Combs hit Cassie, I couldn't do it anymore. Prosecutor, what was Mr. Combs saying as he met Cassie? He said, bitch, when I tell you to come over, you come over. I didn't. And he said, I didn't know what to do. Prosecutor, did you intervene? Nope. I knew that the changes there. He said, no, I knew that the changes there were bodyguards. Objection, sustained and all that, right? So prosecutor, what's next? Mel Dancer said, he said, are y'all ready to continue? Did you try? I don't recall. Did you see them again? I thought I had developed some sort of relationship with Cassie, and I may have been speculating. Mel Dancer, I went there. I heard him slapping her. I walked out in a towel. She ran to me. I asked, why are you staying with this guy? Defense, objection. The judge ground. The defense say hearsay. Judge overruled. Male dancer, she said it was okay. Nothing further. Judge before cross-examining, if you like and can. And let me see, since I'm here, let me see if they started the cross-examination. Am I still recording? All right, cool. Hold on. Let me check real quick. Let me check real quick. Give me 1 second. If y'all still with me, that's up to y'all, man. Oh, so they didn't. Nope. So yeah, man. So that's crazy. So only thing I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it's not really looking too good for Puff, far as his character is concerned, and far as the racketeering case, meaning that it's supposed to be more than one person in a racketeering case. Legally, they can charge somebody for racketeering and they being the only suspect, and they may not charge, and they don't charge other people that may be named in this case that could later on be charged. So what's happening with Puff? Same thing that happened to Ghislaine Maxwell, the girl with Jeffrey Epstein. She was charged with that as well too, racketeering, and it was only her. And you see you see how she ended up, right? But at the end of the day, man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man. I think Puffy, man, he probably get off. I'm not sure, but it ain't looking too good. So it's gonna be a lot of people taking that stand. And don't forget Al B. Sure. If they need Al B. Sure, that shit might be the nail in the coffin. I don't know, but man, this shit is getting real spicy, man. It's getting real spicy, man. I don't know. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this. Do y'all think Puffy is gonna get off? We got 8 more weeks of this, family. It might be less than that. I don't know, but man, this shit is getting real spicy, man. So I'll come back in a minute, man. Peace.